Brixton? Yeah. Brixton, what does Brixton mean to me? Brixton, I've lived in many places around the world, and in the motherland, America, Europe, and Brixton is the one place, London, but specifically Brixton. Brixton is the one place you get a genuine experience of African culture. And it's the one place where all African people, specifically from around the diaspora, get to have a conversation that nowhere else in the world they will get to have.
It's home, it's culture, it's community. This is the origins of the people. As you can see, the culture, it's not watered down. Home is where I can be normal, where I can eat good, I can surface the food that helps my body, my genetics, what makes me feel good. Home is where I see people that look similar to me, or not even like look similar, that sound similar, that I can relate to. Do you know what I mean? So that's what home's about. Home's about feeling good.
Hello, camera. How you doing?
So I love Brixton because it's my first time and it reminds me a lot about back home. Like the streets are busy, it reminds me about shopping in Port of Spain. Charlotte Street is our marketplace back home in Trinidad. So this reminds me a lot about Charlotte Street. It gives me that Caribbean flavor, that vibe, that Trinidad and Tobago pizzazz. It really, really feels like home.
We engage with keeping the energy of mind, body, spirit and soul together, because we always talk about togetherness and getting our energy, our spirits right into that way, because we've lost the village mindset, we've lost the energy of togetherness, we've lost that love, we've lost that loving feeling. There's a song. You've lost that loving feeling. Oh. Brixton is special because it's a very diverse, multicultural, colorful, picturesque, open space, basically. That's what Brixton is to me.
From being in this space is nuances that no one else in the world, not even America with its diverse culture, has this level of intimacy. There's a thing about, from living in America, Americans are often, they grow up with a lot of, how would you say, very patriotic. Everything is Americanized. And here, we haven't had the opportunity to do that in London. We all know that we're not from here, even the ones who may look like they're from here. And so what you do, there's a level of openness that we all have from being an outsider. And Brixton is where that all comes together in this soup. And it becomes a unique experience where the Ghanaian and the Jamaican and the Ethiopian and the Irish and then the Greek and the Pakistani and the Turkish, they're literally right next to each other having an intimate conversation. And so the cultural relationship is like nowhere else on the planet. And because of that, this place is going to be, has always been and continues to be, a very special spiritual experience for the so-called third world people.
I come to Brixton and I come to a family setup. That's how it feels. Because you walk 2 seconds, you're going to be saying hi. Walk 2 seconds again down the line, you're going to be saying hi again to somebody else. It's just a community spirit. Everything happens here. There's all kinds of emotions that you go through in one day in Brixton, which makes it that much more real. It's not a superficial place at all.
There's a richness in terms of nature, natural liberty. There's a richness in spirituality that is birthed here that, again, becomes a big teacher. The resonance, because everyone goes back home from here. Everyone goes back home. And so each time we deposit something about the world back in our home, back in our villages, back in our indigenous spaces that shift the world. That's Brixton.
It's real.
That's what Brixton is to me. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Only in Brixton.